Who's actually the best Skyblock mayor? Well, you've come to the right place. There are 11 mayors in Hypixel Skyblock, each with their own perks and unperks? But that has not always been the case. Throughout the history of Skyblock, there have been 16 mayors added to the game, and we will be ranking all of them. There will be 6 tiers that each mayor will be put into, and without further ado, let's get started with our beloved mayor, Paul. Paul is the dungeon mayor, giving up to 3 perks and making dungeons just a little bit easier. When he has 3 perks, he is almost always elected, making it clear how popular he is. He's an easy A tier. Now we have Cole. Cole is the mining mayor and is absolutely amazing for money. I mean, he literally makes people twice as much money while mining. And since I love mining, Cole gets an A tier. Then there's Foxy. Foxy's first 2 perks are pretty bad, except for the extra event perk that can be absolutely amazing when the other options are bad too. But she's basically a Walmart Cole, so she gets a C tier. Diaz is the Iron Man mayor that's only been elected 3 times. Why is that? Because she's absolutely useless unless you're an Iron Man player, and who cares about them? Her perks are pretty mid even if you are an Iron Man player, so she falls into the C tier as well. Now what do we have here? Oh, Dante is the best mayor in the entirety of Skyblock, and is the only mayor to earn 100% of the votes. He has the best perks such as taxes, cancelled events, permanent nighttime, hire goons. Yeah, he was a dictator. But not to worry, that's when our protagonist Technoblade comes into play and kills Dante. Totally wasn't a random non that used /kill Dante. After Technoblade killed Dante, he became mayor through totally legitimate means, giving all sorts of nice perks and even adding a new event to the game. For Technoblade, I must give him an S tier, and for fear of my life, I will give Dante an S tier as well. Back to the normal candidates, we have Aatrox. Aatrox is the Slayer mayor, helping players save money and be more efficient during Slayer quests. Overall, a solid mayor, easily makes an A tier. Now we have Finnegan, the newest addition to the mayoral race. Finnegan is the farming mayor, giving a couple neat perks, but nothing too intriguing, so he gets a B tier. Not great, not terrible. Now the mayor you've all been waiting for.
Derpy. Derpy is quirky mayor. Derpy give 2 good perk and 2 bad perk. Derpy good. Derpy S tier.
Diana is the mythological mayor, giving extra pet luck, but more importantly, she unlocks a mythological ritual event, which gives players access to all sorts of new items and weapons, and is very important for progression, making her a solid A tier. Marina is the fishing mayor, and apparently she's popular for other reasons. She unlocks the fishing festival, which is pretty good for mid-game players, but becomes absolutely useless in the later game, so she gets a B tier. Let's take a break and take a walk down memory lane with Barry. Barry's listed perks were absolute garbage, and it became a meme how bad Barry was and how he never won an election. Luckily, however, the meme led to the Skyblock devs adding the Rift into the game, and he ended up being a W tier mayor. Second to last but least, we have Scorpius. Scorpius gives every Skyblock player that voted for him a free million or less coins, and adds a couple neat items to the dark auction like the hegemony artifact. It's not that cool of a perk though, since a million coins means nothing these days to inflation, and the dark auction is only really useful to players who are already pretty far into the game, so I'll have to give it an A tier instead, just because of how useless for early and mid-game players he is. I mean, I made a million coins on my new Iron Man profile in like 5 hours of playtime. I didn't even try to do it. And finally, last but not last, the one you've all been waiting for, Jerry. Dive into Jerry, guided by Jerry, the incomparable Jerry. From Jerry to Jerry, every moment resonates with Jerry's Jerry. Join us in the Jerry journey. Hashtag Jerry with Jerry. Like, easy S tier, what kind of question is that? And that seems to be all the Wait. Turns out the Skyblock devs added 2 other mayors, Nancy and Faith. If you've ever been on the Alpha Hypixel network, you probably know who Nancy is. Nancy is a mayor that automatically gets chosen when there are no votes for the other mayors. Faith, on the other hand, is a mayor only the OGs and the wiki remembers. Faith was the absolute first mayor, the mayor that was in the game before the election even ended. She was the interim mayor, who facilitated the first election to elect Dinah as the first real mayor. They both have no perks whatsoever, so they get their own special tier. And that looks like it's it. Would you have ordered these differently? If so, then I invite you to correct me in the comment section down below. If you like this tier list video, please make sure to leave a like, and if you want to get more recommendations for my channel, please make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.